Hey, welcome back. I'm Terry. Today I'm going to go over how I go about setting up a trail camera. Now you would think it'd be pretty simple to do. You just strap it to a tree, turn it on, make sure there's an SD card in it, come back, check out the pictures later on. But there's a lot of things that you can do to set yourself up for a more successful situation to get better pictures of the deer that you're looking for or whatever wildlife you're looking for. The first thing I do is find a place that you know for sure that, say you're looking for deer. Let's use deer for this situation. You want to find a trail that the deer use, and preferably I like to find a trail that's going towards the camera, away from the camera, but not cross the camera. The problems that I have with having a trail camera set up on a trail that goes across like this is if you don't have a camera that's got quick enough trigger speed, it might not catch, you might catch the hind end of the animal going by. If you might miss it completely even. Otherwise, you get a picture of a nice buck, but it's sideways, and you don't get a good picture of the antlers that way either. So I prefer to have the picture straight on as much as possible. You get a better picture of a buck's antlers that way, and you can usually see as much as you need to see as far as what animals are coming through that way. Gives the camera a chance to react. The trigger speed won't be such an issue anymore because it's coming at you. It's got time to take a picture. And so that's the first thing I like to look for. Make sure you've got good deer sign. Make sure you're not wasting your time putting a camera in a certain location. The next thing I like to do is the placement of the camera. I always place it either facing north or facing south. If it's facing east or west, you run the chance of the sunrise or sunset blinding the camera, and you could ruin a whole bunch of what would have been good pictures with the sunlight blaring in there and you can't see anything. So you don't want to take that chance and ruin your opportunities there. Another thing you like to do is make sure you don't have any weeds, tall weeds, grass standing up in front of the camera area. From the camera out even, 15, 20 feet or so. As soon as the wind blows, those weeds go back and forth. That's picture, 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 picture. It's nothing more frustrating than coming back, checking your SD card, and you find 1,000 pictures of weeds. And so that's something that's easy to avoid. You just got to pay attention to what's in front of your camera. Same is true with the tree limb. Let me show you. So as you can see, I have my camera back there on the tree. I'm expecting the deer to come out in this area, but there's this tree branch right here. Right now it's not windy, it's not doing a darn thing, but the wind's gonna blow and it's gonna sit there and do this. And again, trigger your camera to take pictures nonstop till your SD card is full of just branches. So whenever you're going about setting up cameras, I always take hand shears with me at minimum, sometimes even a little saw or something. I'll come in and get rid of the problem. The trees will be just fine with that. The tree, it's like pruning the tree. It actually makes the tree a little bit healthier if you take away some of these little small spots like that. Likewise, I've got a few weeds that are sticking up here. They could trigger the camera, so I just take a few seconds, snip them off. And something simple as that can make all the difference in the kind of pictures you end up getting at the end of it all. So the next thing I'm going to show you is you want to make sure the camera is at the right height to get a good picture of the deer for this situation. And so what I like to do for the deer is I put this, 3.5, 4 feet up on the tree. I don't want it too low. I don't want it too high because you want to overshoot the pictures either. This is usually a good spot for me, works well for me, but you want to make sure when it's on the tree, sometimes the tree is leaning back or leaning forward. So it's not just a matter of the height on the tree. You got to make sure the actual lens is aiming where you want it to aim. So what I do, this is what my son taught me once. I take my phone and I'll open it up here. You get it to the camera setting. You see there, to get the camera setting, you go and you spin it around so it's looking back at you. And then you come over here. All you gotta do is hold it parallel to the lens in the camera, and you can see exactly what your trail camera sees. And so that top to bottom looks pretty good. Do have some branches showing up here that I don't want in the picture. So to get that to change, I'll tip the camera forward a little bit. And with that, it's as simple as adding a stick of some type behind the camera, just to give it a prop to tilt it. Go back to my phone, check it again, and now those branches aren't in the way anymore, but I'm still getting a good view of where I want the camera to point. Make sure your strap is tight, and I personally like to, a lot of times they give you about 4 feet extra, 3 feet extra the strap in case you get a big tree. But I like to tie that around the tree a few times so there's no slack hanging around, because I don't want anything flapping in the wind, going like this, going like that. If there's a deer standing there and I see some weird movement off to the side, happens to catch some infrared little glow or something camera, it'll spook the deer. I don't want to take that chance, so I make sure I tie that up. It's not dangling. This thing won't be found by the deer walking by, and I'll feel more comfortable with it. One other last thing that I like to do with trail cameras, unless you've got the ones you pay some money for in a monthly fee that send the pictures directly to your phone, the ones that have the SD cards that you have to go check, the longer you can wait to go check the SD card, the better pictures you're going to get, the more deer you're going to have in that area. If you go out and check your camera every couple days or even just once a week, you're going to leave your scent in the area. The deer won't even come by the area, especially if you want to hunt in that area. You're going to ruin your hunting area by going out there all the time. So if you can go out to check it maybe once every 3-4 weeks, minimal time in the woods going to get it, just get in, grab it, get out, swap the card with a new card, and get out right away. You don't disturb the woods. You'll be better off. You'll have a better deer hunting situation. So I hope these tips help you setting it up. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. Thanks for watching.